What's going on, my salty froggies? Oh shoot, I gotta juice up real quick. God damn it. Here we go. Back with Chalk Dust King Bellman. Yeah. I'm gonna pop that in this Creed. The battery's alright. Still can't find that simple mod. I want my USA mod back, man. I brought it in this fucking house and now I can't fucking find it nowhere. I can't find it in this apartment nowhere. I'm so mad. That's the only mod I have from the USA. It was simple. And it was real good. I need some donations to this channel so I can go get those two Kennedy Vindicators dual 21-700s that I want to get. So make sure you hit me hard in the Cash App and the PayPal so I really feel it. So I really feel the love, you know? Hit me up. Anyway, the reason why I'm making this video, it is Wednesday, September 23rd, 5:11 in the morning, early morning news. Breaking. Trump appears to secure a Senate majority for his Supreme Court pick even before naming one. Right, so this is by Ann Gearing, Seon Min Kim, Josh Dawsey, and Robert who? Okay, the way this freaking page is, maybe it's the browser. Hold on. Oh. Let's try to open this in Chrome. This browser seems a little lame. Unless that was Chrome already. Let's see here. Okay. There we go. That's better. So they have a picture here. Supreme Court. Right, there's the building. Right there. And then we have here, it says, the sun sets as people gather to pay respects to Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg. Oh, she who wanted to lower the age of consent to 12. Yeah, Tim Pool doesn't like to speak ill of the dead, but I would remind Tim that thou shalt not lie. As people gather to pay respects to Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg in front of the Supreme Court on Monday, Jabin Botsford, the Washington Post. Compost. Oh, this is by the Washington Compost. Democracy dies in darkness. No, democracy dies in the sunlight of truth. Okay? Because this is a republic. America's a republic. It's not a fucking democracy. Okay? Now, this was September 22nd, 2020 at 6:37 p.m. Okay, so President Trump on Tuesday appeared to have secured the votes needed to confirm his Supreme Court nominee days before he even names the candidate, while Senate Republicans began working on plans to hold a final vote on the pick before the November 3rd elections. Support our journalism. Subscribe today. Senator Mitt Romney, Republican of Utah. Yeah. Slimy old Mitt Romney. Even slimy old Mitt Romney is admitting that Trump better fill that seat now. Trump better fill her seat now. Even slimy Mitt Romney. Yeah. Announced that Trump should get to choose a replacement for liberal Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg. When you have liberal and justice in the same sentence, in the context of the current times, that J is small caps and in single quote marks because it's ironic. It's an oxymoron to have a liberal justice in this court. We need conservative judges. We need Trump judges. Fill that goddamn seat now. Well, he's gonna announce it on the Sabbath day, so we'll see how it goes. This Saturday. For replacement for liberal justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg, who died on Friday. Thank God it's Friday. I think I was born on a Friday. Regardless of whether he wins in November. Oh, he will. Wheel! Exclamation point, take that shit to the bank. Okay. Whether he wins, regardless of whether he wins in November. So he's going to get the judge. He's going to replace the judge, regardless of if he wins, according to the Washington Compost. And it's the Washington Compost. He will win. We are the news, not the Washington Compost. Yeah. With that, Trump appears to have a majority for a vote this year by the GOP-led Senate and soon the GOP-led House. Hallelujah. Unless Republicans defect as the process goes forward. Listen, man, fucking Ann Gearing, Soon Ming Kim, Josh Dawsey, and Robert Costa, take this to your fucking Democrat dome. I'm not defecting. And there's nothing you can tell me to get me to defect. You haven't tried to convince anyone that is voting Trump that they should vote Democrat. The only thing you've done is riot, burn, loot, murder. Yes, because burning, looting, and rioting matters. You know? And green frog lives matter too, you know? American lives matter. And we vape and we vote. And you're fucked. Okay. Unless Republicans defect as the process goes forward. Trump said he would name his nominee Saturday, the Sabbath day, from among 5 female judges and lawyers the White House describes as textualists and originalists. Some Republicans have announced support without knowing the nominee's identity. Let me tell you something. Any judge that Trump puts on the bench, I was a little iffy about any of the judges that served as clerks for Clarence Thomas. But now I saw today just how based Clarence Thomas is. Clarence Thomas made Joe Biden very uncomfortable, and that makes him have swag points in my book. Okay? I heard some shit about Clarence Thomas always ruling for Monsanto back in the day. Oh, but I see how uncomfortable he made Joe Biden. And that's a win in my book. So, yeah, Trump can pretty much put up whoever he wants to, and I would vote for him. Shit, I would go for Ted Cruz. Or, fucking, what's her name? Oh, I can't remember her name right now. It's like it's stuck in my head, but I'm having a fucking brain fart right now. Oh, the Constitution, quote unquote, the Constitution gives the president the power to nominate and the Senate the authority to provide advice and consent on Supreme Court nominees, Slimy Romney said in a statement. Accordingly, I intend to follow the Constitution and precedent in considering the president's nominee. If the nominee reaches the Senate floor, I intend to vote based upon their qualifications. I don't trust you, Romney. You are slimy. Okay. 2 of Romney's Republican colleagues, Susan Collins of Maine and Lisa Murkowski of Alaska, have said the Senate should wait until the vacancy after the November 3rd presidential election. Fuck Susan Collins and fuck Lisa Murkowski, okay? Y'all have just descended to the level of where Mitt Romney has been for the longest time. Y'all are rhinos. Commie sympathizing scum. Take a fucking hike, because I am sick of your shit, and I'm sick of all the shit of people like you. Okay. But Romney's support for moving ahead almost certainly ensures that the Senate Majority Leader, Mitch Cocaine Motherfucking McConnell, Republican of Kentucky, can hold a vote on Trump's choice. Republicans hold a 53 to 47 majority. The Supreme Court battle comes as Trump continues to trail Democratic presidential nominee Hayden Sniffly Joe Biden in national and state polls, although the margin is narrowing amid a coronavirus pandemic that has killed more than 200,000 Americans. The president and his campaign are hoping his court pick will energize Republican voters and convince some still in the undecided column to move towards Trump. Strong. Judge Amy Coney Barrett, a judge on the U.S. Court of Appeals for the 7th District, has emerged as the favorite for the nomination. Oh, you don't know that. But some of the president's allies continue to push for Barbara Lagoa. Yeah, I could say that. A federal appeals court judge on the 11th Circuit, whom Trump may meet with this week. Oh, I love it when the fake news drops a little bit of truth on you. Oh, so sweet. So much red pills. Like fat clouds. I need one. On Monday, Barrett met with Trump, his chief of staff, Mark Meadows, and other aides at the White House, then met alone with the president, according to two White House officials who, like others, spoke on the condition of anonymity to discuss aspects of the confidential selection process. Very good interview, one person said of Barrett's discussion with Trump. Two advisors to the president said that Barrett remained the front runner, and that Trump was telling others on Tuesday that he was likely to pick her. But the president has not yet met Lagoa, and some of his advisors are cautioning against making a choice until he interviews her. I agree with the Washington Post's reporting here. Wow. These people, supportive of Lagoa, hope she can charm the president and cause him to reconsider. What? Has not yet met Lagoa? Oh, no, fuck that. Trump, do your due diligence, sir. Jesus Christ. Fucking... These leftists are tricky. Commie scum. Oh, God. Outside the White House, key Senate Republicans continue to lobby the president directly on his Supreme Court pick. Trump has fielded phone calls from GOP senators such as Ben Sasa of Nebraska and Rick Scott of Florida about their respective favored candidates. First of all, it's not up to these fucking senators. I don't give a fuck how red you are. It's not up to these fucking senators who their favorite pick is. It's up to us, we the people, who are the true puppet masters of these senators. Okay? And we're gonna get rid of fucking all these New Jersey Democrat senators, and Congress people, and other commies sympathizing scum. Yeah. Okay, Sasa, about their respective favorite candidates. The new conservative Supreme Court justice could boost religious rights at the cost of LGBTQ protections. You mean at the cost of pedo and fucking NAMBLA, right? NAMBLA is like sexualized Antifa. We don't need that shit. I bring on that fight. Sassy, who has had a rocky relationship with the president, pushed hard for Barrett in a conversation with Trump this week. One of more than a half dozen discussions he's had lobbying for the 7th Circuit judge. Scott said he spoke with Trump Monday about Lagoa, a favorite in Florida legal circles, but a much less known commodity in Washington and among Senate Republicans. Scott impressed upon Trump that she would be the first Supreme Court justice from Florida, a must-win state for the president in November, as well as the court's first Cuban American. Ooh. And a female. Picking Lagoa would help Trump politically, not just in Florida, but potentially in Arizona and Texas. Yeah, Trump needs to pick a woman. I do love the idea of Senator Ted Cruz as Supreme Court judge. That is so many levels of swag. But what we need right now is a woman. Let's keep it real. That would make so many liberal heads explode because Trump is sexist. And hiring Kayleigh McEnany doesn't prove that he's not sexist, that he doesn't hate women. That he doesn't that hiring a woman like Kayleigh McEnany doesn't prove at all that Trump has respect for the dignity of women. Weird, huh? Oh yeah, but most important, she understands that there's three branches of government. Scott said of Lagoa. Oh, so Lagoa is actually way smarter than AOC. Who doesn't know the three branches of government? The judiciary does not have the right to be activist judges. If you look at her track record in Florida, she was clearly not an activist judge. Republicans on the Senate Judiciary Committee, where they hold a two-seat majority over Democrats, huddled privately Tuesday morning to begin sketching out the procedural logistics for considering Trump's eventual nominee. Let's get it straight. It's not Trump's nominee. He's giving we the people a list of people to pick through and deliberate over. And that's what we're doing. Okay, Senator Lindsey O. Graham, Republican, South Carolina, the committee chairman, said he will announce how the process will work once Trump makes his pick on Sabbath. I'm confident we can have a hearing that would allow the nominee to be submitted before Election Day. Graham, you better push that through. You better get it done. Graham said, following the precedents of the Senate, I think we can do that. Graham is looking at scheduling a confirmation hearing for the week of October 12th and a committee vote near the end of the following week with a vote on the floor before Halloween. According to two people familiar with the emerging plan, it's your English, familiar with the emerging plan, Washington Compost. This would be an aggressive time frame. Oh yes. Democrats are largely powerless to stop the GOP from confirming whomever Trump, i.e. we the people, picks. And some had held out hope that Romney would be persuaded to break ranks like the usual cunkless coward that he is. Romney is the only Republican to vote to convict Trump on one of the impeachment charges. Yeah, he's scum. In the Senate trial this year, and he has criticized the president on other issues. Who cares what he said back then? He's doing the right thing now. Trump frequently insults Romney as a poor candidate who should have defeated President Barack Obama. Yeah, Romney was so trash in his debates with Obama. He gave Obama the win. Fucking loser. Barack Obama in 2012 and dismisses him as a Republican in name only. You're damn right, Trump. Romney was elected to the Senate in 2018, 2 years after the Republicans blocked consideration of Obama's Supreme Court nominee Merrick Garland, the scumbag. For 8 months. Oh yeah. Republicans then insisted that the seat should not be filled until after the presidential election, so that voters would have a say in the court's direction. Yeah, because Obama didn't give a fuck about the American people. He wanted us to pay his fucking Obamacare mandate. Yeah. That's one of the 1 years I'm glad I didn't make enough money to have to afford that garbage. So oppressed by these fucking Democrats and these fucking BLM cocksuckers. I feel oppressed. Shit. By Obama. By Democrats everywhere. Fucking losers. All. Republicans then insisted that the seat should not be filled until after the presidential election so that voters would have a say in the court's direction. Because Obama don't give a shit what we say or think or feel. Now, for the Republican in the White House, they insist that the president is duty-bound to fill the vacancy immediately! I came down on the side of the Constitution and precedent as I've studied it and made the decision on that basis, Romney told reporters. Oh, he's been taking some Constitution classes lately because he knows if he don't get his act together, he's going to lose every shred of credibility, and apparently Romney cares about shit like that. Apparently. All the Republicans and Democrats in Washington made maneuvers concerning the eventual Supreme Court nominee. The Trump and Biden campaigns, I wouldn't call Biden a campaign, I would call him a constant failure, focused Tuesday on Rust Belt states that the president narrowly won 4 years ago. Narrowly? Oh, please. Trump headed to Pennsylvania while Biden dispatched his running mate, Senator Kamala Harris, Democrat of California, to Michigan. Yeah, Michigan, home of the Muslim Brotherhood. Or is that the state with the no? I don't know. I forgot which one. Somalia. I forgot what state it's in. Trump, who calls Harris a loser for her early exit from the Democratic presidential primary. Oh, but now she's like the lead candidate of like the Democrats. She just decided to make herself the unofficial, like the official candidate of the Democrats. Oh, it's the Harris administration. Yeah. Okay, whatever. Who cares about the Harris Biden whatever bullshit? It's Trump all the way. Um, predicted Tuesday that the coming Supreme Court confirmation process would show how incompetent she is. Harris is a member of the Judiciary Committee, oh God, that will hold the hearings and pass confirmation proceedings and other judiciary hearings. Harris has proved to be an aggressive questioner. In another tweet Tuesday morning, Trump also confirmed plans to unveil his nominee Sabbath, at the White House. He had previously said the announcement might be Friday. Yes, you must do good works on the Sabbath. POTUS clearly understands this. He had previously said that the announcement might be Friday. He has said he is considering only female candidates, preserving the makeup of 3 women and 6 men